Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, chat managers, for your help. I appreciate it. Hi, Sylvie Renault, Above the Cloud, Paulette Loria. Hi, Craig, Judin Johnson, Whitney Morehauser. I hope you are all well. Uh, did you guys hear about? Wait a minute. Did I have? No, I think that's it. I was trying to make sure I made all my announcements. Hi, Martin. I had made all my announcements. Did you guys hear that MTG is organizing a protest in New York City? Hi, Olga Pa, Lil Joyce, Creative One, Electra Storm, Jose Mimi. Okay. It's going to be very interesting to see. It feels like to me she's having second thoughts. But if she goes, don't be surprised if she doesn't. If she goes to New York City, exactly, Gracie, she must be nuts. If she goes to New York City and try to be in people's face and not have people, her protectors or guards or whatever she hires, if they don't surround her, this woman is going to have some problems. Exactly, Josh Matthews. What I am seeing, I would not be surprised if somebody throws something at her. I don't know if it's water or something like that, but it, has the potential to be very embarrassing. So, and she has no idea what she's getting into. And right now, it feels like to me, remember, guys, I told you she felt inadequate? She felt that people were not taking her seriously. So now she's trying a different angle. Okay, leader of the insurrection, the people who are going to change this country. And I'm sure all of you know she went to visit the insurrectionists in jail. Okay, so she wants to grab that mantle now and have enough power to affect elections and everything. That she has big plans for herself. And also she's around, Bannon and all these people. And she's talking to Trump as well. In fact, I'm sorry, I almost forgot to say this, because I got it a little while ago, sometimes around 12 o'clock. She gave up on the idea of going to Manhattan, and then she changed her mind. It's Trump that convinced her. You got to do it, because Trump, McCarthy, Martin Luther Green, the MAGA people in Congress are in communication. Trump is pulling the strings behind the scenes as well. So, Craig Dixon says, high MTG plans are in her head. Yeah. So right now she's positioning herself, whether she is Trump's VP running mate or not. And she's holding to Trump pretty tightly, tighter than anyone else. And she's going to fall harder than everyone else, too. And also she's going to be on 60 Minutes Sunday. So this is really going to go. Yes, thank you, Lissy Master, for mentioning it. This is going to be very interesting. Well, I'm not watching. Not one of my favorite people. So if she's not careful, she may end up being sorry. First of all, wanting to be the leader of something. You know what I mean? Going to New York City in March, New York does not like Trump. New York City doesn't like Trump. Oh, by the way, I don't know how many of you, and she's not going to be appreciated being there. That's the other thing. And a little while ago, I saw there was a convoy, and it seems like DeSantis is in Long Island selling books. So my guys from Long Island decided to go and crash DeSantis' book signing party. So this is going to be fun to know the outcome, but I wouldn't be surprised if they got into verbal arguments and curse and stuff like that. So, but that's what Trump, the MAGA people are doing now. Wherever DeSantis is holding an event, they go after him. They show up. They've done it in Florida a number of times, and DeSantis, of course, he has his security people boot them out of the place. Whether you are Trump supporter or anyone else, he has, he will have you booted, no trouble. But I don't think he can do that in New York. They will harass him like to no end. So it's going to be interesting to find out what the result of this is. But I don't expect any physical fight, but there will be some cursing. That's what usually happens in Florida whenever he pulls that stunt. Well, in Florida, they usually talk back and get really mad, not really cursing. I'm sure they probably curse in the parking lot and stuff like that, but yeah. Okay, but yes, Marjorie Taylor Greene is trying to change tactics midway, okay, because what she is trying to do, so she doesn't feel she was succeeding the way she started, being in the position that she's in right now. So she wants to add to it, just like Trump. Right now she wants to get involved in everything. First of all, anything that happens, she's going to put a bill on the floor about it. Number two, they're doing something. Trump is going to court, so she's going to start a protest. And the other thing I forgot to mention, she may find herself getting arrested if she's not careful as well. So I wish her luck, going to New York City and think she's going to pull those shenanigans. Not going to work. New York, I'm sure all of you, or at least some of you know in New York City, they don't play that. So it's going to be interesting to see. Joyce Matthews says Bragg's lawyers told Jim Jordan to stop conspiring with Trump. Yes, I saw that. That was yesterday, I believe. In fact, O'Donnell was talking about the lady who's strictly the DA's attorney. Oh my God, that woman is good. Oh wow, that letter is pretty stinging. Well, do you guys remember I told you? Some of you asked me what was Bragg going to do, and I told you he was going to tell him where to go. Yeah, that's basically what happened with this letter. And oh my God, the smackdown was unbelievable. She destroyed these people. Jim Jordan and the others, because she did not only address the letter to Jim Jordan. So when I read that, I'm like, oh, okay. I wasn't surprised. I didn't read the whole thing. I, skimmed through it because those things, I think it's a 7-page letter or something like that. Oh, yeah. She didn't mince any words. So I wasn't surprised that Bragg took them on and put them in their places. That's basically what she did. And she is amazing. She's a very bright woman, and I wish I could write the way she does. Anyway, Whitney Mauser says, New York City, don't mess around. You can see that again. That's why I can't wait for Tuesday. Oh, I'm glad I'm talking about that. Okay, what do you guys think? Should I do Tuesday? Oh my God. Yeah, Tuesday is best. Because Monday, I'm going to go up to Mar-a-Lago hoping that I can catch, when Trump is leaving. So, keeping my fingers, the motorcade, whenever if I can catch them, that would be great. I'm going to see if I can find a way to do it. But Tuesday, I feel I may, since it's 2 o'clock, he's supposed to surrender at 2 o'clock. Do you think, I'll send a poll out about whether, because I'm thinking maybe I should do the readings after Trump is around. So I think that's the best thing. But Monday I may stream from Mar-a-Lago. Patty D'Agostino says, Amilu, my 90-year-old mom has 3 breast lumps. Oh my God, and will be biopsy on Monday. I have using YouTube Ricky video and prayers that the lumps are benign. What do you see about the lumps? My friend, I'm going to put it this way because I'm not supposed to do diagnosis and I'm not going to do that now. I don't see your mom, going anywhere. So let's keep our fingers crossed, okay? But, hang in there. I know. Mom at 90 is precious. So, but I don't see her leaving now. So hang in there. All right? Okay. That's another very good one. Nelly Segara said, what will happen to DeSantis Disney problem? Oh, Disney smack him down. Disney is going to win. DeSantis' behavior in Florida is going to come back to haunt him. It is already haunting him. And the MAGA people don't care about business. They don't care about anything. It's just they want Trump. For whatever reason, they think Trump, is going to bring, the second coming of Christ. So, but the core of the Republican Party, do you guys, who I was shocked, who's defending Trump? Jeb Bush. I had to say it because it popped out on my head. In any event, DeSantis going after businesses that way is not going to work. I feel, he lost that case. There isn't the only thing these people left for DeSantis to do, or DeSantis' so-called board of trustees, whatever they call themselves. The only type of work they're going to have to do is, who to hire to sweep the streets. Basically, that's what they have left. Very little. I feel Disney will prevail. DeSantis has been basically embarrassed and in some ways neutralized. He's talking now. I heard there was a tweet. He says, well, I will. Hi, Dan, artist. He said he was going to do some more stuff. The core of the Republican Party. First, the other thing is that's giving him a lot of agita is a lot of the major donors, a lot of people are questioning whether he's ready to run for president. And I said that a long time ago, that I have doubts this guy is going to go for. If he jumps in, he's not going to go far. And it has caught up with him. I feel basically, and to a degree, I feel like saying he's done. That's what I feel. And but Disney will prevail. That's what I feel. And there's nothing they can do to Disney right now. The most drama, the way DeSantis wanted to, he was looking to humiliate Disney, and they just flipped it on him because they have lawyers. I don't know, but what they've done to DeSantis is not something new. It's because they studied whatever contract they have. Okay, they know, their lawyers know it super well. And they flipped the script on DeSantis, embarrassed DeSantis. And this is only the beginning. He has a lot more. He has the NAACP that's going to... Somebody asked me something about, is the NAACP going to plant anything? No, they're just going to become a pan in his rear end. That's what it's going to be. And also he's accumulated a very bad reputation. He's, picking on businesses, denying, slavery ever happened. You're not supposed to make people feel uncomfortable. COVID doesn't exist. Masks don't work. He hired the incompetent Ladopo, whatever his name is. This guy has a Well, I'm only citing what I can remember. But he's got some major issues, and he's talking about crimes in other places. People are shooting each other in Florida over, a little traffic mishap, not accident. If you cross somebody, we all, I consider myself a good driver, but, if you're driving every day, you can make a mistake, and in Florida, that can be costly. So DeSantis has major issues. He simply hasn't. What happens is Trump is attacking him, but not. I don't feel it has intensified yet. And this week, Trump has other fish to fry. He's still attacking DeSantis, but he has bigger fish to fry because his freedom is at stake. But Trump is going to continue because Trump feels, as we all know, the presidency is his shield, or at least running for president. So he's really going to do damage to DeSantis. DeSantis is trying to placate him, trying to defend him, because they indict him. No. And something else. All those Republicans, I mentioned it yesterday, that we see, rushing out to defend Trump. The other thing I feel, do you guys remember a long time ago, or at least quite a few years ago, I said, those Republicans right now and the House, House members, they're going to lose their elections because once the charges, okay, let's say, for example, Tuesday, guys, I told you last week, somebody asked me a question, and I said to you, Bragg and the people around him are very confident about what they have. People are saying, well, this is, whatever, they are making like as if this is not the right way to go after Trump. I don't think so. Those guys are very confident what they have. And you know what? Let me tell you something else. And I said, the reason why I'm repeating this again is because I said it before. But I heard Cohen on Al Sharpton this afternoon. Cohen is confident because Cohen testified in front of that the jury, okay, at least 20 times or 21 times or something like that. The guy is a lawyer, so he has a very good idea of what they have on Trump based on the questions they ask him. He didn't say he didn't try to guess what they're going to charge Trump with, but he said something that validated what I've been thinking, that this is not going to be the charges, whatever they're going to charge Trump with is not going to be trivial. And I feel like saying Trump will lose the case. That's what I am getting. Somebody asked me who, I might as well answer it as I'm talking to you. Because, and something else? That's why Trump is doing everything that he can to turn this political, okay, to try to impede Bragg, do all kinds of calling the judge's name, thinking he can throw the judge off his game. Trump has no idea. And the Republicans going out and defending Trump. Trump knows what he has done. And he knows there are certain information, he had to give Bragg everything. Bragg sued him for documents. Bragg won. among other documents and audio recordings. I'm sure all of you have heard recordings that Cohen has. Okay. They're going to nail Trump. Bragg, it feels like to me he's a very careful guy and even a bit too careful, leaning towards being a coward. Okay, and I'm not saying this in a derogatory way. I'm saying it in a sense that he won't do something like that. He's not going to go after Trump just for the sake of going after Trump, to make a name for himself. He wants to win that case. So, and the people around him, there are 3 other attorneys around him. There are more, but 3 I feel they'll probably be, and they're with him, okay, when they go to trial, that are pretty gung-ho. And they won't play with Trump. And they're going to go in there to win. And they would not go after Trump if they did not feel their case is solid. And the only way Trump will walk, miracle, or some way, somehow, the trial is halted, okay? And I don't see that happening. That's how confident those guys feel about what they have on Trump. And there are going to be some bombshells in there, my prediction, okay? And never mind Fannie Willis and Jack Smith. Those are really, and that's what's going to. Craig Dixon is asking me, Lou, how does Trump feel right now? Terrified. Like I was saying, he knows what he's done. He has a very good idea. Okay, let me say something first. Do you guys remember the other day on TV, they said Trump lied to his attorneys? He didn't tell them everything. Oh, well, in the secret document case, he did not tell them everything, and they went out and potentially committed crimes or crime for him. They lied to DOJ. The lawyer that had to testify at the beginning of this past week or before, I don't remember exactly when he had to testify. I don't remember his name, okay? But Trump knows exactly what he has done in the past. His lawyers may not know everything. His kids do. Okay? Trump has a very good idea of how Bragg is going to come after him. That's why he's doing everything to destroy the case. He can't win in court because, and he thinks, like that's the way he's been living his life, and a lie and bully people. He can't do that now. And he's going to find that out. There's somebody said that a little while ago that resonated with me. He's going to find that out Monday. That the judge is going to show him who's boss. Yeah. And but Trump right now, because of what I just said, Craig, Trump knows what he's up for. And if they can prove those things, he's going to go to jail. And it's not only New York City. It's Fannie Willis. That's why he's taking, he's going out and say, well, he made that was a great phone call or something like that, trying to, prevent. That's his way of prebutting what's coming. But that's not going to work. But he doesn't know that. So having said that, I said this thing to show you why I feel Trump is terrified, regardless of the facade that he's putting. The front he's putting that's baloney. Okay, this guy does not sleep well. I said that yesterday or the day before yesterday. I saw him, next to a refrigerator, crying. Okay. And he doesn't know what he's going to do because he won't have his golden toilets anymore. So he hates thinking about what's coming. And his sons, you see them go on Twitter all talking. They are afraid for themselves as well because they don't know what kind of exposure they have and if somebody is going to come after them. One of those prosecutors may come after them because they are adults, they've done some stuff. None of them are innocent, and that includes Ivanka and Jared. And that's why Ivanka is, the reason why Ivanka is staying away, like I said, I believe yesterday, or I've said it before, Kushner knows when you are in the crosshair of the government, you can't win because they have, yes, Trump is a billionaire, but you've already committed the crime. You robbed the bank. They came to your house and found the money. The money was marked. When those robbers go rob banks, and there is that ink that blows up, and it's all over you. It's all over the money. Well, the crime has already been committed. There's nothing Trump can do right now. It doesn't matter how much money he has. So that's why he's doing all those crazy, trying to think. He's thinking that him and Marjorie Taylor Greene orchestrating, protests. He's trying to bully, well, we're going to burn this down. He won't call openly for violence, but he's saying, his supporters have enough. They cannot take any more of this. Yeah. His supporters are not going to do squat for him. And if you listen to some of those MAGA people, I don't remember the name of that crazy guy who was sued for $3 billion. I don't remember his name, who sells crazy vitamins. That guy is calling on the MAGA people not to go to New York City, and if they go, be peaceful, because they will get themselves into trouble. And supposedly this is a trap by Democrats to arrest them. So, they have incentives. Some of them won't even go because they don't trust Trump nor Marjorie Taylor Greene anymore. The people who would actually go out and do these things, no. And like I said the other day, they don't know who among them is an informer. Andrea McDonald Black says, Bragg and the attorneys at Manhattan has been taking Jim Jordan to school. Yeah, because the Constitution and just how limited the power of Congressional committee hearings are. Yeah, Jim Jordan is so arrogant. I'm glad at the last letter that we were talking about that a little while ago. It's unbelievable. Well, they did not. A lot of those Congress people are not very smart at all. Sean, how are you? Hi, Milu. I applied for a new job working with children. Do you think I will get this job? Really want this job. My current job is now cutting hours. I'm sorry. Not until you talk to them. You know what I mean? Because, yes, you can find another job. Okay. But I don't know if that's this one. Well, after you talk to them, let me know. Because as I'm looking at you, you said with children, and I'm seeing the kids. So you stand a very good chance, okay? Because I'm seeing you around kids. So chances are you may get it, but not until you talk to them, you go to the interview. It's difficult to tell. But you're going to have a few offers, not only from this one, you have a couple from other places as well. So go for it. Okay? Okay. Roxy Baltaro is asking, Milo, is Fannie Willis going to indict Lindsey Graham? Thank you. I don't think Lindsey Graham, I don't feel, I don't know if it's Fannie who's going to go after Lindsey, because when I focus on Lindsey Graham, he tried to do everything. He's come close to breaking the law. I don't know, exactly what it is. Maybe she will feel that he broke the law. Remember I said that a long time ago he's going to have some legal issues? And it's not only Lindsey, a bunch of people in Congress are going to have legal problems. Okay? And I don't think it's with Fannie. It's going to be with Jack Smith. But I see him going to court. I see Lindsey Graham going to court. I don't know if she's the one who's going to, and I'm not sure she's the one who's going to indict him. I'm not getting that. No, because it feels like to me he's going to find a way out. Okay? But he's going to have some legal issues. I'm not seeing him. Do you guys remember how I explained Trump to you a long time ago? I saw him sitting on in the courtroom on the bench. That's what's coming Tuesday. And whenever I see Lindsey Graham, I feel legal, but I don't see him being indicted and being charged in court. If I see it, I'll let you guys know. But I don't know at what capacity that legal issue is going to come. Okay. But I don't see him like Trump, no. All right. What? Kelly Beach said, I just got a tornado warning. I'm sorry. Wow. In my area, I'm in Wilmington, Delaware, and the sky just opened up, hail and rain. Oh, Jesus. Sorry to hear that. Take care of yourself, my friend, Rut. Rut, Shaggy, I'm a gunner. Okay. Let us know how you doing. If I end up on the yellow brick road, Benny Blast. Oh, my God. No, you're not. We'll see you, Kelly B. I didn't see that. I just saw it. Okay. Thank you very much, Kelly B, for generosity on the super chat. I appreciate it. Nancy Mercer says Lindsey Graham was crying when Trump got indicted. I think Lindsey is in love with Trump. He was too emotional. I thought about that as well. I don't feel that's what it is. You can go have fun with that. Sorry. What I feel is Trump is a very good manipulator. Okay? And Trump was talking to him before he went on Fox. Do you guys remember I said a little while earlier that Trump is talking to all these people? And it's even in the news. I read today that, in fact, it's that lady from the New York Times, Maggie Haberman, who I read, you said that on CNN this morning, that is calling a whole bunch of people. So what Trump is doing is he's a very good manipulator. He's making people feel sorry for him. If you have a friend and Lindsey Graham knows, he doesn't know about, some of the stuff that has happened in New York City. He has an idea, but Lindsey Graham has access to information that, to pretty high level information. So he knows what Trump has done. Not everything, okay? So he knows, and also it feels like to me as well, that Trump has dirt, I've said that before too, on these people, a lot of people in Congress. And specifically McCarthy, the way McCarthy went on about changing his mind is saying it's because he wanted to be speaker. Yes, but it feels like to me Trump has more on those people than we think. And let me tell you one more thing. Trump is going to throw them all under the bus at the right time. Yeah. So it feels like to me Trump made him feel sorry for him. Oh my God, these people are persecuting me. Remember? Oh, do you guys remember I said before? I saw Trump crying. Yeah. So he made Graham feel sorry for him. So under all that emotion, it's just like anybody who has a friend. You know what I mean? You feel bad by, Graham may be a little more emotional than I would be, but I would feel bad for the guy too. I won't feel bad for Trump. I'm sorry. Every time I would, even think of feeling bad for him, and I remember the Central Park Five, I couldn't care less. But the thing is, that's why I feel Graham went on Fox and did that number that he did, and he basically made a fool out of himself. Okay. Let's see. Adi says, Milu, I'm thinking I saw a sign for my son Luke getting accepted into Maryland. How do I know it is real or not? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it just come to your mind, yeah. If, that's the best way I want to answer that question, because you have to, gain confidence on yourself. When you get something, that's it. But there is, well, at least not me. I don't know how to tell you that it was correct. I mean, if what you get is correct, what I can tell you is I feel yes, he will be accepted. Okay, so yes. All right. Let's see. Let me scroll down. All right. Raxi Bolthouse says, thank you for your kindness, Milo. We love you. Thank you very much. Thank you for your answering my question. You're very welcome. My pleasure. Okay. Thank you for your support. All right. Craig Dixon says, Graham should just go hide back at Tara, because after all, tomorrow is another day. True. But Graham is not thinking that way. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody... Oh, no, that wasn't Kelly B that said that. Electrostorm, you have a point there. I didn't think about that. The Electrostorm says Lindsey was probably drunk crying. Well, yeah, Artie says, yes, there is nasty weather hitting us now. I'm sure it's probably heading this way. Oh, my God. Who needs this? This tornado stuff is getting a little too wild for me. It's killed too many people. Andrea McDonald says, Lindsey Graham is an equal opportunity brown noser. That's for sure. Thank you very much, Angie Schaefer, for your generosity on the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you for the emoji. I like the emoji. All right. Let's see. Let me scroll down. Janet, she's saying, Milu, after 13 years alone, I got into a new relationship. Do you see if it works out? Little rough at first, going to be a year in August. I feel like saying there's great potential it will work, because, going through those rocky moments, both of you have been able to, talk and settle your differences. So it feels like to me, if you keep doing that, yeah, it will last. Okay. Well, I'm not saying only you, Janet. See, I'm saying him too. You meeting each other halfway, because if it's nothing lopsided, lasts forever. But it seems like he's willing to meet you halfway, so that's a good thing. Okay? Yeah, there's potential. Okay? I'm not seeing him walking away, so that's good. Miss Steve 00 says we have it at more money going out than coming in. Do you see it turn around anytime soon? I'm sorry, Miss Steve 000. Not, you're going to have to take control of that. Okay? Whatever, you're going to have to, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to put a plan together on how to get a handle on that. You're not the only one. A lot of people are in that same financial situation because of everything else that's going on today. So I feel, yes, you can regain control, but it's going to take a little while. Okay? I'm sorry. Yeah, it's tough. Boudica says, Milo, I think this will be going on for years. I tend to agree with you. Thank you, Buddha Lion, for your generosity and the super chat. I appreciate it, Buddha Lion says, you are amazing. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you for your support, Buddha Lion. Okay. Lena Mailing is saying, Milo, my husband and I are taking a 2-week cruise at end of April. Will everything be safe? Well, don't let your guards down because of, the only thing that can go wrong, everything else will be fine. But masking, I'm sure you will. That's the only thing I can tell you, take maximum precaution with that, okay? That's the only thing I feel that can put a damper on things. But I'm sure you're vaccinated and stuff, so yeah, okay? Let's see. Kelly B said, I read tarot and I pulled cards on Lindsey Graham before, and he's the most definitely in the closet. But he is the worst kind. He's the worst kind. Attacks and destroys the gay community because he can't come to terms with it. That I don't know. I've never looked into that. All right. Let's see. What time? Oh my God. Time fly. I'm going to answer one more question and I'm gone. Let's see. Let me look. One more. Okay. Oh my God. Electra Storm says, can everyone say a prayer for Dan Taro's brother? Sure. He's not doing it. I'm sorry. And he's in the hospital. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that. Wow. All right, friends. Thank you very much for spending time with me. Thank you, chat managers, for your help. I appreciate it. If anyone would like a reading from me, the link to my website is below the video, psychicmilo.com. Let me do this. Or you can send me an email or text me on my YouTube number. Send me an email or text me or call me on my YouTube number. We can negotiate a time that's good for both of us to talk. If you like the channel and you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Don't forget to tap on the notification bell. Also, please give me a thumbs up. That would help me a lot. Okay, everyone, I will see you Monday. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be here in this room or somewhere in near Mar-a-Lago. So, we will see. According to the news, Trump is supposed to leave around here, in the afternoon. So, but I'm going to leave here earlier than I'll probably leave here around 10 o'clock in the morning. So, or maybe earlier so I can find a spot. But I will I will stream from my car. So won't be too bad. Okay, everyone, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will see you Monday. Till then, bye.